And we're back for game two, and with me is a special co-caster. We have Mothballs with us, and Cam will be joining later. Mothballs, you there? Hello? Okay.
Hello, I'm really here.
Oh,
Sorry.
all right. You were the captain for Sweet Kissing and Fiery Snake last season, so you kind of know those the two captains of these teams fairly well, right?
That's true.
All right. So, were you watching game one?
I just caught the end of it.
Okay. Well, Sweet Kissing drafted a mid-game lineup, just executed really well. They had a Rasta, a Luna, a Doom, and they just pushed things down really quickly. I'm gonna tell the guys my Twitch chat. Yes, Cam, you're still casting, so.
Sweet, I'm still here.
All
Hello,
right.
Monthballs. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
Doing good. You see an AA first band coming out of Team The. Definitely a response band to freaking Chairs AA last game.
Yeah, it was really strong on the tri lane, and it did give them problems.
5 seconds remaining.
Let's see. Sweet Kissing played Puck, right? Mothballs. Did you draft Puck for him last season at all?
No. Well, no, I don't think so. I usually kept it. His TA is so very strong that I kind of like went for that or a good mid game like Viper. Like he's really confident with mid, so I'm sure I could have drafted him in that Puck if I really needed to.
Yeah, so it was Puck against Shadow Fiend last game, and Shadow Fiend seemed to get the upper hand until they just ganked him, and then what seemed to be a steamroll pretty much afterwards.
Something of note, Light's actually doing the drafting now for this game.
Oh, I see. That's interesting.
Not really surprising on Fire Snake.
Well, it's a good. I mean, I think Light might be the most experienced player on the team, perhaps. So might be. We'll see how things goes. They're just experimenting, so perhaps they find a combination that works well for them.
Yep.
10 seconds remaining.
And they get the Ember Spirit this time.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, we got the Ember Spirit against Naga.
Yeah. No fun, Naga.
Dire team pick.
Naga's a lot of fun. I love Naga.
It depends which team you're on.
Yeah. Yeah. Although I have had situations where there's a support on my team that doesn't have global presence. Maybe something like a Vengeful Spirit, and then I just have a team full of global presence heroes like AA, Furion, Naga, and then those heroes just end up not doing anything. So Dazzle doesn't really have much global presence. Maybe they're going for a more well-rounded lineup. But we see a Clockwork in the first picked in the first stage. I don't know. I don't think Clockwork's definitely not a response to Naga because it doesn't seem very good. Actually, Naga's pretty good against Clockwork in that if Clockwork gets his hook initiation, like a good hook, Naga Siren's Song usually disrupts that initiation. So let's see where they go with this.
Which team is it? The Naga's team is actually stacking that negative armor as well, so I could see them picking up like Avenge for another support or even an Alk support.
Actually, Cam, you were a big fan of the Dazzle Naga Siren combination as a support combo, weren't you?
I am. I still am. It's
Yeah.
very...
Yeah, you can even do net into like a heal bomb with Dazzle's heal, so you net them and use your illusions and then heal, and it'll just burst.
Yeah,
And if there's a Riptide before it, you're
it's
not...
also physical damage, so yeah, Riptide lowers the armor. Very good combination, but Naga support has fallen off lately. It was really big in TI3, but it looks like Naga mid is the go-to now.
It's funny because Naga just cycles through heroes because she was a carry in TI2, and then she was a support in TI3, and now she'll probably be a carry at TI4, so look for that Naga support at TI5.
And we go with a Centaur War Runner. like we said last game, it's the go-to offlaner now. Does provide a lot. It sort of also gives that global escape like Morana does, but it's big and tanky and can deal a lot of burst damage. And Amp get that Shadow Shaman again. Right now this lineup isn't
Radiant team
very
ban.
cohesive yet. It doesn't have a set strategy, it seems, but maybe.
I mean, if you want to talk not cohesive strategies, though,
Oh
just
yeah,
look across the board.
yeah.
I don't know. I could see how the Naga team would really go well together with
5 seconds
the
remaining.
Naga alt, and then you have the Centaur alt to really get you in there and make sure that you can get that Naga initiation.
Time.
And especially with the stacking Dazzle ult, like you throw that down, you Naga alt, you let that tick down, and then you spread your illusions out, and you get that big bonus negative armor from the Riptide.
That's true. Like they have a really team fight oriented lineup, and it did seem like Sweet Kissing liked that play style. Last game they did like to group as 5.
I mean, this is a mid-game aggression push again.
Yeah.
Might be a little slower, but I don't think we're going to see much other than once that mid-game hits, just aggression.
Well, we'll see if they go for the Luna again, because that Luna provided some big damage with the aura. Another Lycan is banned. I think Team The should ban the Luna, but
I would agree,
let's
especially
look
with Naga.
let's look across the board, and we see Clockwork, Ember Spirit, Nyx, and Venge. So this is going to be a support Nyx, I believe, since Clockwork is going to be either mid or off, and Ember is going to be either carry or mid. It could be an offlane Nyx, I guess, and then you have a different mid hero.
And Team Amp
You
actually
might
bans
see the Ember Spirit mid as well.
Right. Right. So if Ember is mid, then Nyx is going to be
Radiant team
support.
pick.
So they do have a little bit of flexibility.
Team
Go
Amp
with-
favors the Weaver over the Naga, I guess,
Fire team pick.
which
You mean
definitely
over the Luna?
makes or the Luna, yes, definitely a hard-hitting physical damage dealer. So that kind
And
of rounds
more
out their
stacking negative armor with the bugs.
Yeah. So it really rounds out their team.
Yeah. Also adds to the split pushing if this goes late. So they do have a fallback plan if the mid game doesn't go as well as they plan. And Team The, what do they
10
need here?
seconds
They need
remaining.
either carry.
Lion.
Oh,
Or
yeah, this
support.
going. They're going 4 protect 1 here.
That's a solo mid Nyx with the Ember carry and support Venge in line
All right.
and an offlane clock.
Now Light is their support is their mid player, so he's going mid with the clock, and it's going to be matched up against Sweet Kissing's Naga Siren.
Might be Nyx offlane with
Yeah.
the Spike Carapace.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, this is Lion Offlane's turn to shine.
What does he have? A 280 move speed or something like that?
Perfect.
Yeah.
285.
I do miss Die running mid Lion and rushing that blink. I remember doing that build in like 2010 and just being like so enamored with it. But
All right.
we will not see it this game.
Do you want to run through the teams? Mothballs, would you like to introduce the
Prepare
guy?
for battle.
Let's see. We got Fiery Snake hanging out on the Ember Spirit. The Ezekiel hitting up the Vengeful Spirit. The Fame is hanging out with Lion. We've got Yell Meep on Nyx.
That would be maybe.
And the Light hitting up mid with Clockwork.
I must say that they are Team The, so The is their tag. Cam, could you?
Yeah, but it just makes it so much epic.
NSD on the Weaver.
All right.
On the Naga Siren, we'll have Sweet Kissing, who will be mid. Shadow Shaman being picked up by Cranes again, who had a very good Shadow Shaman game last game. Yeast, or Yes, or Yeast, or Yice, playing Centaur Warrunner. And finally, we have Freaking Chair, moved over to Dazzle this game.
All right.
And we see a ward down already, so I don't think that ward's going to last too long.
Was it spotted out?
It's a
I
bit of a
think
strange
so.
spot in the first place.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's also in range of the general sentry you place over there.
yeah,
though.
you normally deward here.
Yeah.
Over here. But the thing is, though, if they don't see the rune, maybe, who knows? Yeah, I prefer to place that ward that sees the exact same vision down here, because it literally sees the exact same vision, if not more.
Yeah,
It's
you
hard
can
to
get
do
in
work.
a little bit behind, and you're going to be able to see like a bit further in this way.
Yeah. Alright, so mid lane we have Clog versus Naga. I played a lot of Clog, but I haven't played against Naga too much because I haven't played mid Clog since the metagame has shifted. But I think he does fairly well. If he levels Clogs, it's going to be difficult for Sweet Kissing to. But they're going for a level 1 gank here, and he
That
got,
should get
he got
spotted.
net for level 1. So
Oh,
yeah,
That's a
this is dead. That's a dead Clog.
oh,
Yeah,
Not quite
it's,
enough.
yeah, it's not gonna be
First
enough.
blood.
This is reminiscent to what happened, the support that Sweet Kissing got when he was on your team, Mothballs.
oh.
I'm a big fan of those level 1 ganks.
Yeah.
Apparently, Sweet Kissing is too. So,
Yeah.
level 1 gank could use the Invis room there. And friggin' Cheryl will just drop his ward and move on.
It already puts the clockwork quite a bit back on that fast bottle he's going for,
Yeah, I'm
having to buy that extra TP.
not a fan of not having a Scout Shield on Clock. I think he needs it regardless. But
Even if you're up against a melee like Naga.
yeah, because the thing is, when you get level 6, you can TP and go gank another lane, and Scout Shield's good against just any type of hookshot gank. It actually gives you about, I don't know, like 100 to 150 more life. Alright, we haven't talked much about the other lanes, but it is going to be a tri-lane versus single off-lane. It looks like
Not quite.
Ant wants to roll in their supports to go aggressive again.
Yeah, worked out well from the last game.
Leave Weaver against Nyx at the bottom, who is the Nyx is doing fairly well. He should be. Yeah, he has that insane base regen though, so that's probably.
Yep.
That's
And that smoke looks like it's been spotted. So
Yeah, I was just thinking, did they just catch it when they were hanging it up here? Because you could see the smoke animation coming out.
oh, and now there's a counter smoke, which is going to get removed almost immediately. So 1-0 smoke for both sides.
All right. Well, maybe Amp doesn't know that they used the smoke because, but Ezekiel definitely knew that he used the smoke, and they're sniffing it out. They know that it's going mid. Yep.
Yeah, these guys are at risk of getting pinched by the supports in the mid, so they better watch out.
But Venge is only level 1. Actually, all these supports are level 1. And Fame grabs the illusion rune and scouts them out. And Clockwork's actually going up there. He doesn't have much support. Oh,
Venge going up there too, though.
yeah, that's a.
Venge is probably not going to live, but there's not a whole lot of damage there,
No,
actually.
Venge does it. They get a return kill. That was a good cog
I
by
think they're
Light.
going to pick up
Stun
another
for
one here with the
second.
bench stun.
I don't think so. I think Crane's is pretty slow,
yeah.
but there's no stun.
No,
Yeah, he's
oh, move!
Oh,
There
big
you
claw.
go, yep.
Yeah.
just...
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is a fun series of events. Fame,
Yeah.
get the stun.
That's some good heads up play from Light to cancel the TP with Cogs. And they get two support kills there, so overall, pretty good for Team The.
I'm surprised there wasn't a bit more aggression out of the Centaur, knowing that the supports were gone for the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, but he did get quite a bit of space out of that at least.
Yeah. Actually, Yes only has 5 last hits, so even though the supports went to fight the other supports, he didn't get a lot of last hits, so good job from Fiery Snake, or just maybe just a little bit too passive from Yes. We see Light grabbing camping the rune, not getting it. Let's see if he bottle crows as heavily as I did. Oh, they're using Throw as their courier. And we have the International Smeal from Amped.
Not a money turn.
Yeah, they got to get on that naming their courier.
Really, I don't think we would have made it to the finals of them.
Let's see.
The semis.
Fiery Snake does scout out the Centaur, but he hasn't scouted out the supports yet, so let's see if they go for him. I don't know how you initiate with this, especially since Cranes is still level 1.
So is Dazzle, unfortunately, so they really can't.
So things are going really well for...
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they're not just jumping on this. Like,
Yeah, I think Oh, they're actually.
Oh, here it comes.
I
Virus.
mean, as I say it,
I think that's